oh, but this is a very handsome. If you like handsome men, this is the section for you. Two very handsome men coming up right for your very eyes. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, let's hear you. Welcome to stage, James Gardner.
If you don't think I'm handsome, then I'm absolutely fucked after that, aren't you? How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's lovely to be here. I love this gig because I get to walk here from my flat in the West End of Maryhill. So I'm James, I'm from Maryhill. I'm 25 times more likely to live in a council house. I was, no, I'm actually 39, you'd be shocked to know, but at this age you start to become a wee bit more conscious of your mortality, you know, you start looking at sort of stories when people are dying thinking, that could be me. Like I saw recently that Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters died, right, age of 50 years old. If you're going to go though, in a hotel room in Colombia, on a rock and roll tour. And I was just shocked that they had to have a post-mortem. And they found that there were 10 different types of drugs in his system. And all I could think was, what a fucking lightweight, man. Remember my first night out? It's great to come from Glasgow. I fucking love being from Glasgow because if you're from Glasgow, it kind of automatically means you've got a really interesting personality disorder. Because if you're from Glasgow, you're basically bipolar. Let me explain. No, let me explain. Stop that. If you're from Glasgow, all we do, right, spend fucking all our time contradicting ourselves, right? Because like we'll tell anyone who'll listen about how friendly we are before swiftly following that up with a statistic about how violent the city is. I remember when I used to live in London and I saw myself as an ambassador, right? And people would say, so what's Glasgow like? And I'd be like that. Well, it's the fucking ice cream capital of the UK. But honestly, you should come for a night out, it's fucking right. I'll tell you something that happened to me, no, in fact, no, we'll not do that. In fact, we'll not tell you something that happened to me, right? No, stop that! Right. I don't think you can fully understand a Glaswegian until you sort of bring into the mix Edinburgh. Because we fucking hate Edinburgh. Like, cause I real chip my shoulder about Edinburgh, because like, Edinburgh has got the castle. And what have we got? The Duke of Wellington statue. So like, Edinburgh's most notable landmarks are 12th century World Heritage Site. And our most notable landmark is a piece of vandalism. At least you can climb those when you're pissed after a night out. But it's not just the castle, right? Because like Edinburgh, they've got the Royal Mile, they've got the Grass Market, they've got the Edinburgh Fringe, the biggest arts festival in the world. They've even got a beach, fucking beach in the city. They've even got a fucking mountain that you can climb up and look out over the beach and the castle. And the only thing you can say to that if you're from Glasgow is Edinburgh shite. This goes down really well in Edinburgh, by the way. I'll tell you something that happened to me just before I came in tonight, right? No grass tonight, because we're not from Edinburgh. Somebody came up to me and went like that, any pills on you, biggin? I don't know, why do you ask? Sorry, it's just, you really look like a drug dealer. I'm like, see if you're from Mary Hill, man, that is like one of the biggest compliments you can get. I don't actually sell drugs, right? I mean, I'm in sales, right? I actually sell double glazing. So I still need to come to your house to sell you all my gear. It's just a lot less threatening when I say, I'm here to put your windies in. And it's a tough game, the sales, it's a tough game, because you can never get a straight answer. Because my advice to anyone thinking about buying double glazing is the same advice I give to anyone thinking about buying drugs, which I do not sell. Just say no. Because I can't get anyone to say no. They'll say the same thing to me. They'll go like, excuse me, James, from Newton Mearns. You from Newton Mearns? Can't hide the money. They'll go like, excuse me, James. Listen, we're never rushing into a decision. We're just going to take a wee night to think about it, and we'll phone you tomorrow. And then I never hear from them again. And if I ever do manage to get them on the phone from a withheld number, they all say the same thing. It's always, oh, yeah, right, yeah, James, bit of bad news, yeah. We've had a death in the family. Yeah, who? It was actually my wife, Sheila. Yeah, she's that chap, Sheila. So we can't buy the windows. You know, there's actually been more deaths with UPVC than there has been with MDMA. I'll tell you the toughest sales job I've ever had. I actually used to be a TV presenter. But 2 minutes too late, I think. I actually used to be a TV presenter on the shopping channels. Right? It's a true story. The channel I used to be on was called Price Drop TV. And the only way to describe Price Drop TV is that it was somewhere in between Sky Box Office and Babe Station. But if you've hit the God channel, you've gone too far. And this is when I used to live in London, right? So they said to me, look, we've got some concerns about your accent, right? We're worried that people from England and Edinburgh sure to understand you a wee bit. So they said, look, we'll get you some voice coaching before you go on, right? So they got me this sort of posh English gentleman to go do some voice coaching. He said to me, you know, James, the problem with Glaswegians is they don't open their mouths enough. I assure you that is not our problem. The awful relationship with their pals. Well, love violence, we fucking love a trip to I want to explain to me is that Glaswegians, we don't open our mouth properly when we speak. So he said, right, I want to give you this vocal exercise. I want you to imagine you're chewing a big piece of toffee. And I thought, my feelings will follow. But he said, what you've got to do, you've got to sort of open your mouth and enunciate, and really exaggerate the jaw and the cheek muscles, and really get the neck strained and sort of smile and the cheeks up and be the vowel. It's going to be round and brown and no and talk like that. He says, mate, do you think I've painted a load of eckies? So I'm on there on Price Drop TV, right? I've got the wee earpiece in, right? Fucking can hear the producer talking to me, but nobody can see it. So I'm like a cross between, you know, a secret agent and a schizophrenic. There's products everywhere. It's like, you know, there's been an orgy at B&M Bargains. The pound shop had fucked the middle of Lidl. And before I know it, I'm standing there, I'm stroking a pair of women's shoes. It felt amazing. And I've got the producer in here going, oh, actually, yeah, just tell him how soft the material is, because they were 100% leather effect. So I'm stroking these women's shoes. He's going, yeah, that's it, mate, they love that. Keep going. So I'm fucking fingering these plastic comfort shoes. Fucking jaws going like that, wonderful. And all I can think is, did Jesus have to do this on the God channel? The most normal thing I got to sell on the shopping channel was a load of Versace perfumes, right, which was brilliant. £7 a bottle, just flew off the shelves. I mean, I love Versace, I'm from Glasgow, you know, even the real stuff. And then the next item, the guy's going like that, right, James, come over, right, pick up it's the Eskimo eco-friendly freezer defrosting kit. That term's got a rapid deployment trigger system and we want 20 quid for this, mate. See, by the time you add on $1.99 for the phone call on N042510 and $6.99 for the postage and packaging, you were nearly 30 quid for this freezer defrosting kit. And do you know what it was? A fucking plastic box filled with water. You were actually cheaper defrosting your freezer with the Versace perfume. The very last thing I got to sell, the producer went, right, James, go over to the bathroom set, please, mate. He's like, right, light up toilet seats. Toilet seats that would light up. He says, all right, Jay, just give me a little demonstration on these, please, mate. I'll do a lot of things, but I will not do a job on the telly. But what has to happen, right? You have to lift the lid up and these LED lights would come on. And do you know what the product was actually called? Flash in the pan. But the lights didn't work properly. So I thought they could have called it the shiter light. And we had 300 of these. And what happened is whenever the first 3 people bought anything on Price Shop TV, their names and where they were from would slide across the bottom of the screen like a shit Sky Sports News. And the producers on it, me going, give me the names, give me the names, give me the names. And I'm thinking, I don't fucking know a lot of places. So I'm going like that. John's in from Motherwell, well done for you, John. And Susan's in from Edinburgh, fuck you, Susan. And Michelle's in from Clit Hero. Clitheroe. It's a small town just outside of Manchester. Very hard to find. Guys, I've been James Gardner, you've been lovely. If you want to come and see me after the show, please do, because I've got 297 light up toilet seats in the back of the car. I've been James Gardner, you've been lovely, thank you.
You know what I did? During lockdown, I put a toilet